You on with our Sugar Alley switch and see if we can't get the Sugar Turn train headed back to the heads yard. Let's get inside. Welcome back to the next version. As you can see by my outfit, after suffering from optus interruptus, I'm having to go back and finish up this op session. So if you remember where we left off, kind of hard to see, we've managed to pull many of the cars from up above. They're now down in here, and as Reese has not been happy with us, so he's got a plan. What we're going to do is we're going to take these 3 cars, which all have to go up to the DuPont plant. We're going to grab those first because this one's really badly fouling this turnout. Once we get those up in there, we're going to yank that tank car there, the white TiO2 car, and we're going to replace it with this oil car here to do some offloading. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. So let's fire up 6065 because Reese is on board, and he's going to help manage this from the cab. I got a feeling somebody's going to get written up after today. Almost scaring the paint off that boxcar. Hey, that was a nice little coupling. Whoops, I grabbed the wrong one. That was an oops. Like I haven't had any of those so far. Make sure I got all my turnouts aligned. Still got that cough. My apologies. And got a few more wires to install. Hopefully I can get that done this weekend before I have to go back to work for the first of the year. Oh, lovely. Derailment. Another oops. That S-Claire car is, you can't see it on screen, but it's hasn't been weighted properly. I gotta have to open that one up and get some weights in it. Alright, we're fouling the main line. Let's see if we can't ramp this up, get it off the main. So we're going to do a couple moves here. So we're going to take this all the way up the tail track through this turnout, And then once we've done that, we're going to pull forward, drop the tank car here, shove these two cars back up into the DuPont plant to clear this turnout. And man, this is going to be tight. Whoa, is this going to be tight. Wow. All right, I'm bottomed out. See how much, woo. So yeah, we're going to pull forward here. Drop the tank car here. Later today, I'm going to be working on the layout itself with continuing with the backdrop and fascia and stuff like that. So fingers crossed, I'm going to be able to get a lot done. My wife and daughter are away right now having a girls' weekend with two of their friends. So went a little too far. Yakking with you, not paying attention. All right, so I'm just going to push this forward a little bit. Clear that turnout there. Full of oopsies today, aren't I? Alright, let's see. I am in reverse. Set these to the right position. I'll be glad when I got some switch motors. I can do everything from power kind of instead of reaching in. Alright, we cleared that. Plenty. Shove that up the track there. And this is just a, FYI, this is just a temporary move to get these up out of the way so I can make some other maneuvers down below. Eventually those two cars will go up on those two tail tracks next to the main DuPont facility. And I want to clear this turnout completely, so I want to be able to use this runaround. We're going to shove those there. All right, now, next maneuver. We're going to come up and get the TiO2 tank car. And then we'll bring it back, drop it on this siding here, and then we're going to come back, grab this oil tanker, and drop it there. And technically speaking, we are in the confines of the DuPont plant here. So I should be running the bell. Depending on the DuPont plant site, if it was big enough, it would have its own switcher, usually a 44 tonner or something like that, or in modern day it would have a trackmobile. And actually I do have a 44 tonner I think I'm going to paint up for DuPont, so and it'll do a lot of the switching up in here. Let's see if we can get a good couple here. All right. What do you think? 50-50 shot, right? Woohoo! We got it. Turnout set right. Okay. I'm gonna go a little slower here. So I don't know if you've seen that I've been kind of mocking up some buildings and stuff like that. Some of these have been there. That's just temporary, just to kind of get a feel for what that is going to look like. I don't know whether I'm going to use that there, or I may use it over there on that side. I haven't decided yet. But I've been playing with how to make a bunch of storage tanks here. And initially I grabbed a toilet paper roll, blank, right? And but this is like really flimsy, right? And you can also see it's got that spiraled rib there. The other thing I did is my wife does this, has one of these Cricut machines, or I think this is the knockoff Cricut machine, that has these tubes that are twice this long. That's why I got 2 of these. And this has got a much more stout sidewall. Still has the little spiral gap, but these, you know, one of these cut in half makes them 2 really nice storage tanks. So I'm going to see if I can't repurpose those into something worthwhile for the DuPont plant here. You know, kind of taking a cue from my buddy Ray over at the Beauville in Newtown. So, all right, let's continue on here. All right, time to back it up. Now, technically speaking, this car would be blocking the roadway partially, headed back to the distribution bottle, the bottle distribution. Ooh, not getting any couple there. I gotta get some KDs on that puppy. All right. All right, let's back her up. And FYI, no, I'm not really going to keep that DuPont soup can like that. I just bought it kind of as a whim thing. I'm going to do a lot more detailed kind of stuff there. So I just thought it was a novel thing to have, kind of a placeholder there. Been so long since I did the first couple of videos of this optic session. I can't remember whether I mentioned which cars were new on this. I have been very actively, as I pull a new car out, taking it over here to the workbench, and tuning up the trucks, putting some metal wheel sets on them, putting KDs on most of them. I'm not weighting them yet. I'm going to do that kind of as an operation. I find that easier to do. Some cars are going to be more of a challenge than others, like these tank cars. Let me pay attention to what I'm doing here so I don't destroy. No. There we go. Cars like this, I'm going to have to, that were already assembled, either by me or someone else, I'm going to have to disassemble in order to get the weights in them. So now what I'm doing is I'm heading down here. I'm going to grab this one, push it forward, bring it back, and I'm going to set it back on this track here because it's an outbound. Looks like I got a lid that's knocked off here. That's a Bowser car. Coming in a little slowly. See, this is one that wasn't weighted completely. Excuse me. That's another thing with whatever this cold or flu that I've had. I've been sneezing like a mother. don't know if you can hear it, but I'm still stuffed up. Day 12. Kick it up a notch since we're out on the main. Need to make a crossover here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stuff this one right here temporarily. Because I don't want to foul that end of that turnout. So one of the things I was saying is got some new cars out on here. I don't think you've seen that one before. That's the new DuPont hopper. There's actually two more of those out there that I want to get my hands on if I can. That Esquire car is a new car. Took the bell off. Okay, so game plan now. I've got this string of cars here. Okay, last three cars are Coca-Cola cars. These are the Brock's candy cars. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a two moves. I've got to come up and get these two from the bottle distribution plant. So I'm going to come in, grab this whole string, go up, pull these two and drop them back onto here. Okay, temporarily, and then I'm going to shove this entire string on this siding because that means the Coca-Cola cars will be there ready for unloading, but it'll also get these two Brock's candy cars out of this lower end down here. So let's do that, and then we'll probably wrap up this episode of this one. We'll go into another one. So here we go. We're going to, we're already in reverse. And we're uncoupled from the TiO2 car. Type here. And this whole time, the crew in the shop is kind of going over the SD40-2, making sure everything's working on it. And it's going to take all a load back over. Oh, nice couple in. All right. All right, let's see how many of these cars derail. These two Coca-Cola Athens cars, old school, are notorious for jumping the track. They hadn't been weighted. That's part of the problem. Everything here has metal wheels. Yeah, everything here has metal wheels. KD number 5s have had the trucks tuned. But this one, and I don't think that one's been weighted yet either. And I know that one has. Actually, all 5 of them have not been weighted. So they do have a tendency to want to derail a little bit going through some of these diamonds back here. They're not as bad when they're being pulled. It's when you start shoving on them that they become a problem. It's usually through this ladder here. Not so much that way, but it'll probably make a liar out of me. Alrighty then. So far so good. That should have been a 2-toot. Let's try it again. Take the toots, take 2. There we go. Alright, we're going to climb up in and grab these. Now this maneuver, I could tell you, is going to foul my main line on the far side there at South Chattanooga Junction. And I don't know why that just did that. That's annoying. There we go. I got some real dirty track I gotta get cleaned up, so I totally forgot about that. Too many things to do. Oh. So far so good on the shoving. Got a good couple there. In case you didn't know, the pulling power of one of these SW9s was somewhat limited. Based off the research I've done, is they could pull roughly about 20 cars. Roughly about 20 cars. Without straining the motors or bogging down or stalling. So since we're out of the main, we're going to go a little faster here. We'll clear this turnout here. This is where I get myself into trouble. These turnouts like to pick at the wheels. I think we're going the right way here. Yep. Alright, let's wish me luck. And all I gotta do is get the first 2 cars on this track right here. Once I clear this turnout, then I'll cut them and pull back out and drop everything back on that line. And so far, everybody's behaving. Good cars. Good job. Yep, there we go. Right there. Yeah, it's picked at the points. Another argument for switch machines. Alright, I'm just going to give it one more car here, just so I have some room to get that SD out if I need to. I mean, overall, these Atlas turnouts or Code 83 turnouts are pretty good. I mean, granted, the points aren't exactly prototype, and they definitely need switch machines to keep them in position, or at least ground throws, to keep the points in line. I tend to have a lot of derailments, not having either of those on these. So, but hopefully in the near future that will get rectified with some switch machines. All right, so we're going to shove this entire string, if it doesn't derail or stop. Oh, same turnout. Oh, there's a lot of dirt back there. Wow. You realize how dirty that was back there. I'm picking it up as I see the light bounce off of that light down there. Wow. Last time I did a move similar to this with 5 strings, it derailed a couple times in there. So I think I got everything. And it was that some of my solder was not fully flush over my track feeds. Alright, so we're going to get this, take it all the way to the bumper. There we go. Got some slack. Let's see if we'll pull that. Yeah, alright. Alright, that turnout's really loose. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to grab this one since it's an outbound and put it on this train. If it'll couple, geez Louise. Yeah, that one doesn't have any weight in it. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this one, and I'm going to grab those 2 Coca-Colas because they're outbounds, and shove them onto this train here to head back to the head yard. Hey, slow down, man. Supposed to be ringing the bell while I'm in the yard, but oh well. All right. We'll take a quick break, get Reese back off to enjoy what's left of his day off, and we'll see you in the next section. Howdy train fans, welcome back to another session of Sugar Alley Switch. So what we're going to do here is we're going to fire up that switcher 6065 and continue on. First order of priority is to, now that Reese is gone, we're going to fire up, we're going to pull these 3 cars that are outbound, hook them into these that are on the outbound track, and then we're going to take the SD40-2, hook onto that, pull forward, back up, grab the last outbound car and the caboose, and get that on headed towards the head yard. So let's make that happen, shall we? And it looks like we are coupled up. turn the bell on. Yep. Yeah, we got derailment already. Again, those two have not been weighted yet. That type your car, I don't remember whether it has been or not. There we go. Now I got a good couple. Whoa, let's not launch it there. Ooh, we might have a problem here. I may not have enough yard lead. Well, what do you know? Okay. So, don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm fouling the line here. I'm not going to be able to get the SD40 out. 40-2, sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unclip here, or unclip, jeez Louise. I'm going to uncouple here, and I'm going to drop it back over there, and then I'm going to park this over here, get it out of the way. So I'm in the right orientation here. So we're going to uncouple there. All right, we're going to uncouple there. Thank you. Oh yeah, got lucky. Since I'm out on the main here, gotta go a little faster. Let's get the turnouts flipped the right direction here. I'm out of the yard. They really don't want the dispatcher does not like it that I use this main as a yard track for sorting. Luckily, it's not used that often as a main. It's kind of like the quote-unquote backup main for the Chattanooga Southern. All right. And I said I was going to park that sucker up in here. Let's go do that now. Well, interesting. I'm going to tie him up there. I don't know why, just, but it did. Okay. Time to build the sugar turn. The return sugar turn. Okay. So what we want to do is acquire Let's fire it up. I love the sound on these scale trains. It just, if you've ever heard one of these start up for real, they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. Okay. Alright, pulling out of the shed. This would be a shed. Ramp it up a little bit now that we've cleared. Faster, a little too fast. Let's not try to derail your train right off the bat. So in this one, we're going to run in short hood forward back to the heads. Oh, too many toots. Coming in. This one I've actually put the KD number 5s on. I know that's sacrilege for all you scale train purebreds, but the question is, will they stay on the track? Ooh. And answer number 1 is no. Surprisingly, that those scale train SD30s or SD40-2s can handle the 6 axles, can handle that tight turn coming down this way, which is very pleasantly surprised. I did have to broaden that turn from before because it was way too tight. I think it was almost like a 16. But the 18, once I fixed it, made things a lot better. Alright, let's see. We have cleared this. Let's see how it does on a shove. And what we're doing is we're coming back. We're going to grab the tank car, box car, and our Central Georgia caboose. Ah, another derailment. Turn that bell out off since it, woo, hello. Come on, Lurch. Yep, and another one. The other thing I've noticed too is in some cases I have tightened the screw on the truck bolster a little too much so it doesn't turn as easily, and so when it tries to pick at something it doesn't have the ability to adjust. So I'm going to have to do a little more fine tuning on some of these, particularly these Coca-Cola cars. Coming in. All right. There we go. Alrighty then. So we got the sugar return ready to go, head back to the head yard. Before I do anything, I want to make sure that I have all my turnouts set properly over there. They are. So I can get that out of here in one piece. So let's gotta put on some class lights. We're gonna run green. I think that's the right color. Gotta do some research there. Don't know. All right, here we go. We're gonna say goodbye to the sugar turn. Headed back to the head yard. Bye. Next time, don't bring so many cars. Or at least have a conversation before you do. Looks like we got some smooth running so far. Do a little horn blast for a fake grade crossing. Well, with that, we'll move on to the next session. See ya.